Okay, so the best explanation I've heard is that ChatGPT is like having a junior assistant. It's someone that you could ask to do things for you, but it's always a good idea to cross-check their work, maybe fact-check it, especially depending on the negative impact that a mistake might make. I guess the more negative the impact of something being wrong, the more you want to check it, if that makes sense. I would say there are 4 categories of things that I'm using ChatGPT for, and that is help with home life, help with work, help with learning, and having a bit of fun. So this one is all about help with home life. A couple of prompts I've been using, or ideas for prompts that you can adapt for yourself. The first one is, say with life admin, you don't want to have to think about what to write. Say you've got kids and you need a sick note for their school. If you put in, write a sick note for my child missing school, ChatGPT will come up with its best attempt at what that note should be, and you can either copy and paste it or regenerate if you think, nah, that could have been a little bit better. And then you can tell it if the response was better or worse, and that'll help it kind of improve as time goes on. Another thing that you might want to use ChatGPT for is getting relationship advice. So an example of something you might be concerned about is how to talk to your partner about different approaches to money. And you plug that in, you see what it comes back with, and then every time you get a response, you can either ask it to refine something like, oh, tell me more about that, or regenerate or add more specifics about it. So this one might be like, oh, this is a bit much for me to read, summarize those points. And then it gives you the top hits. Next idea is for creating a weekly meal plan. So again, you might want to get quite specific. And in my case, a near 40-year-old woman, vegetarian, and I want good gut health. So I'll plug that in and see what it comes back with. Again, when it comes through, you might say, oh, actually, I hate chickpeas, or I wish there was more tomato in this plan, and then it will refine based on what you say. So I'll wait for it to finish because I don't know what happens if I stop it mid-generation. This one's taken quite a while, but it is quite a detailed plan. I'll say, I don't like chickpeas. And then that'll go ahead and update. It might take some time. You might have to wait for it to finish writing. It's so slow, but it's faster than me. Okay, next idea is a weekly schedule. So say you know you've got some like health goals, like you want to work out a certain number of times each week, and you've got certain hours of work that you have to do and certain work days, but you want a bit of help in like how to structure your day. Well, the first idea, you could go and ask Reddit, but the second idea, you could ask ChatGPT. So here we'll say a healthy weekly schedule for someone who works 4 days a week, the dream, 8 a.m. till 6 p.m. enjoys yoga walks, and let's say at least 3 home workouts each week. And it will come back with a suggestion of how to structure your day, maybe based on what other schedules would look like for people who have asked similar things or similar posts around the place. I do love how it offers me some hour by hour planning for my day off. Honestly, it's like not half bad. Let's try again, see what happens. Give it another spin. Oh, my cat has decided to join us. Hi, buddy. Busy right now. Here he is. Yeah. You want to be famous? Well, you better find someone else's video to be in. All right, next we have gift ideas. So maybe it's that niece or nephew that has a birthday coming up and you have no idea what's age appropriate. That could be gift ideas for a 4-year-old. Or maybe it's your partner and they're hitting a milestone birthday, in which case you might want birthday present ideas for a 40-year-old. Again, if you wanted to, before we do this, summarize this list, birthday ideas for a 40-year-old. Something personalized, an experience gift, a technology gift, subscription, fitness related, art or decor, a thoughtful book, a luxury item, cooking or baking supplies, a donation to a meaningful cause. Pretty good. I remember one year I was a little skint at Christmas time, so I made a recipe book, printed it at Officeworks. That is another idea. That's not from ChatGPT. Next thing is holiday destination ideas. So again, you might like give it the parameters. For me, I live in Melbourne, Australia. I like warm weather and relaxing by the pool. I prefer flights that are under 9 hours long. Where should I go for holiday in July? And that will give me some options that fit my parameters. Pretty cool. Honestly, I would take a trip to any of those places. So the next one is planning a travel itinerary. So you've decided where you're going to go. It's going to be LA for 2 weeks. Oh, for 1 week, sorry. Now let's get a travel itinerary. What should we do while we're there? I guess this assumes you haven't been before and you want to hit the key spots, the hot spots, the tourist spots. Pretty good. Honestly, this sounds like a nice week. All right, next, and the final prompt, this one is life hacks depending on your certain preferences or needs. So for example, what are some life hacks for someone with ADHD? And that might come back with some ideas you haven't heard before, or maybe some that you have. Who tries to do too much? And so the life hacks prompt can help depending on what your particular needs or problem areas are. It can give you a way to think about how to change things, or just another way of looking at it. Anyway, that'll do. We have another couple of videos coming in this series. One will be prompts for helping me at work, prompts for helping me learn things, and some fun prompts too. Love to hear if any of these were helpful or new to you, or if you have any others that maybe I didn't have on the list. That would be how you're using ChatGPT to help you with your home life and life admin. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.